The wife of IFP leader Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi will be laid to rest today at Ulundi in northern KwaZulu-Natal. Princess Irene Thandekile MaMzila died on Monday, aged 89, after a long illness. An overnight vigil in her honor was held at the Buthelezi home in KwaPhindangene. The funeral service will take place at Ulundi Stadium. She's survived by 3 children and her 90-year-old husband. Our reporter Simpiwe Makanya is covering the funeral for us, and we go through to him live now in Ulundi. Very good morning to you, Simpiwe. Give us a sense of the mood there.
Well, a very good morning to you, Desiree. Certainly, we're coming to you live from Ulundi Stadium as mourners continue to arrive here at the stadium to pay their last respect to Princess Irene MaMzila Buthelezi, who was married to Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi. Among the mourners who are expected to be part of the service is the President of the country, His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa. The program here is expected to start shortly, but with me I have the IFP Treasurer General, Mr. Narendra Singh, who's going to take us through what we can expect as the day progresses. Mr. Singh, thank you very much for your time. Perhaps for a person who does not know Princess Irene, who was Princess Irene?
Princess Irene was a very great woman. Thank you for giving us an opportunity as SABC, and good morning to your viewers. Princess Irene has been a very, very great woman who's made a significant contribution to the democracy that we enjoy in our country today. She was one of the women that partook in the 1956 Defiance campaign when women marched. Then she married Prince Buthelezi, and together they have both made a significant contribution to the development of our country. So she is an esteemed person in her own right, but obviously by association with Prince Buthelezi, they have grown together to service this nation.
I can imagine that this must be a very difficult time for Prince Buthelezi, having been married to Princess for 67 years. He's 90 years old. How is he coping with this loss?
Well, he's taking it hard, as any husband would do, as any father would do. But I think he appreciates the fact that God has given them the grace to be together for 67 years. And you know, in the African custom generally, people have more than one wife, but he's just had one wife that he has been very loyal to for those 67 years. And recently he spoke very lovingly of her when he was interviewed on Valentine's Day. And he said, you know, something he always shares with his wife is roses. Wherever he comes from, any part of the world, it's roses and this very loving relationship. And you know, sometimes we underestimate the role that our partners, whether they be male or female partners, that play in the lives of politicians, church leaders, business people. And she really played a very significant role in his life.
The fact that, Mr. Singh, not a lot is known about Princess Irene says a lot about her character.
She did a lot in the background, and that is why I say sometimes we underestimate the role of partners who quietly continue with other chores which would have been the responsibility of the one partner. For example, in my own case, my wife takes care of the family and everything else, keeps the home fires burning, understanding fully that we are available 24 hours a day, 365 days to the public, and that we can be called at any time to serve a community's needs. And for that you need a very understanding partner, whether it be male or female. And Princess Irene Buthelezi, who's been in the background, has been that very firm but strong, understanding, loving and caring partner.
In terms of the program, after this, what's going to happen? Is the public going to be allowed to be going to the cemetery?
What is going to happen now is we're going to start with, as soon as the cortege arrives, we'll start with the formal program, and it will include a church service led by Archbishop Makhoba, and we are very pleased that so many members of the clergy from different faiths and denominations are here with us today. It shows the respect they have for Princess Irene and Mtwana. We will be having the President of the country who will be offering a tribute, members of provincial government, we have Amakosi, we have business leaders, some of whom have just come in from London last night, but are flying through to be here and to lend a shoulder to Prince Buthelezi. So hopefully at about 2 o'clock or so, we will finish with the formal proceedings here and allow the family and the Buthelezi and MaMzila clans to go up with Princess Irene's body to the gravesite at KwaPhindangene, which is the royal household, and lay her to rest.
Mr. Singh, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you indeed.
Okay, that was the IFP Treasurer General, Mr. Naren Singh, taking us through what is expected to happen today as the day progresses. It's back to you in Johannesburg, Desiree.
Simpur, thank you so much for that update, and condolences once again to the Buthelezi family.